that, the arthritis disappeared. In this next one, this next healing is of Kathy and the entity. Entity is another word for spirit. So you and I, we are spirits, but we're spirits in bodies, so we think of ourselves as souls. When we leave this plane, we will no longer have a physical form, and then we'll be either a spirit or an entity. Those words are interchangeable. And so the entity in this case starts to explain that arthritis is not a thing. Kathy, both knees, is it?
No, it's
Just the right knee.
you can see the difference.
Yeah, there's a difference in size.
Yes.
Right. So what have doctors said that is?
Arthritis, gout, but the medication's not touching it.
All right, okay. Yeah, cool. All right, so Dr. Augusto got Almeida's back in. He didn't hang around for the interval because I didn't go get a cup of tea. He likes a cup of tea. So he disappeared on me. It's all right. He's got other more important things to do. Right, now, one of the things that sometimes I get myself into a little bit of hot water with is a statement about arthritis not being a thing. Arthritis isn't a thing. Like, when I was born, my parents called me Jeanette. That's a label. Me telling you my name is Jeanette doesn't really tell you anything about me, except maybe I'm female, European, or something like that. But it doesn't tell you anything about me. And what happens is doctors give a cluster of symptoms that are real, like swelling, pain, restriction of movement, heat maybe. They call that arthritis, yeah? But arthritis is not a thing. Are you with me so far? Yeah? The pain is real, the swelling is real, yeah? So when arthritis isn't a thing, when you look for a cure for something that's not a thing, how are you ever going to find it when it's not a thing? Do you see what I mean? Yeah, and same with cancer. I really do feel we've gone so far down the wrong path with cancer. As a healer, I have to be very careful what I say to my clients about cancer, and even more so here in the UK. You have the Cancer Act 1939, and if I offer to treat somebody with cancer, I can go to jail for 3 months, just for offering to treat, not actually doing the healing, just offering to treat. Cancer Act of 1939 is not being repealed. So at my shows, I'm really, really careful not to offer to treat somebody with cancer. So if you have come to here tonight with cancer, just don't tell me. Yeah, and then I'm fine. But isn't that a silly law? Crazy law, yeah. What's happening for you? Any sensation in there?
Warmth.
Warmth, that's good. Warmth usually is blood flowing into the area. The blood's going to flow in with the nutrients, with oxygen, and it's hopefully then going to flow away with carbon dioxide, toxins. Right, just go like that, because my leg's going like that. You see, it's really simple, this kind of healing. They just move my leg, that's to show you to move your leg. How's it feeling as you move it?
It's actually moving a little easier than it normally does. Normally it pops out.
All right, now what they're going to do is, I can feel them getting ready. I'm ready. So I'm sliding off the seat. So they're really pounding the knee. It's like a crystalline structure that forms with arthritis. And it's all about the environment, and the environment has to be acidic to form arthritis. Now, what makes an environment acidic? It can be the foods that we eat. Processed foods, meat, are acidic. But more commonly, it's our state of mind. You could be on the perfect diet, but your system could still be acidic if you're stressing about something. Yeah? And I wish you could see what I'm seeing now, because out of the sound of this knee is, you know when you do a magician and he pulls like handkerchief after handkerchief after handkerchief.
That's exactly how it feels it should go.
It's like it's being pulled. Yeah. Right, now, I don't know why I'm facing this way, guys. Sorry. Yeah, just go like that again. That's it.
It's It's not even cracking like
No.
it does normally. It's just crack, 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 crack.
But mine is, and mine doesn't normally crack. Right, walk around a little bit, see how that feels.
Too bad. It was getting up. It was some.
Yeah, now sit down again. That's it. God bless. God bless. So in my head they said blue, and I'm like, okay, what do you mean blue? The first layer of the auric field is blue, it's an electric blue, and that's where they're working now. Right, again, walk around.
It's just behind the knee now.
Just behind the knee, right.
Well, I know I have a basis behind my knees.
Right, cool. So there we go.
Wait.
So I wear white so that any energies that are pulled out of the client stand out in my energetic field so that they can spot them nice and easily. God bless. It'd be good if the baker's cyst disappeared, wouldn't it?
That'd be wonderful.
God bless. Ooh. All right, so all that happens is I say a prayer, they move my hands, and then I feel things happening in my hands. My hands will get moved towards the body. Yeah, God bless. The reason that sound is used so extensively, if you imagine crossing the road, as you're crossing the road, there's a screech of brakes and there's a car about to hit you, you'll go, ah, ready for impact. As we go through our lives, sometimes we're sat in traffic on the M25. I don't think that was one of God's creations, Amy. I think that might be somebody downstairs that created the M25. A bill arrives unexpectedly. Mother-in-law's coming to stay. Yeah, and what happens is your cells hold on to that energy. That's all that happens is your cells hold on to that energy, and you've just forgotten that there was a day that you held on to stuff. So basically they've strengthened the blue lines, which are very close to the physical, and then from the side they put in white light into the blue grid. So give that a go, see how that feels.
I definitely got up there. I'm walking in heels, which I never ever do. But
How's
a
it
lot
feeling?
better than it
She's
was,
smiling.
thank you,
Yeah,
yeah.
the pain's gone off your face.
yeah,
All right,
definitely
and I
feels-
just want to say, just feel behind the knee for the baker's cyst, see if it is still there.
I don't know because I can't feel it. It just shows
All
up
right,
on the
okay,
scan.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, we won't know without one scan.
yeah.
All right,
Lovely.
give her a round of applause.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so our thoughts create feelings in our body, and then we can hold on to those feelings. And in that case, I needed to use, it was almost like a chisel and a hammer to just break up the crystalline structure that had been created in Kathy's body. What makes our body acidic? Lots of things can make our bodies acidic. It can be the foods that we eat, too much processed foods. It can be the water that we're drinking. I choose to drink alkaline water. I turn the water alkaline using a crystal. The biggest thing that makes our bodies acidic, though, is stress. And stress is caused by anything we don't like. Yep. Two people can be in the exact same situation, one saying, yay, I'm so excited, the other one saying, no, I don't want it to happen. This person's body chemistry is going to be great, everything's going to be open and flowing, they're going to be healthy. This one's going to be getting sicker and sicker. So it's really important as we move through life, we become more vigilant about what's happening to our bodies and notice small things, not just when they become bigger issues. Generally speaking, arthritis tends to arise in people that are a bit of a perfectionist. You know, they want things just so. A lovely example I've got from a few years ago was this beautiful woman came to see me, a former air hostess, absolutely immaculate hair, nails, skin, and she got absolutely crippled with arthritis hands that looked ugly. And when I talked to her about to what extent she was a perfectionist, she absolutely agreed she was. And she had to learn to let go of that. We need to accept others and ourselves as we are. Only from that place can we then start taking the action we want to take to start changing things. But if we're digging our heels in, just not wanting this to be happening, our body's in a state of resistance that makes everything acidic and is a foundation for conditions such as arthritis occurring.